What's up, everybody? Welcome back. We are here for the World of Outlaw Buttkicker Super Late Models Qualifier Race number 2 at Cedar Lake here tonight. As we get ready to go racing, let's go ahead and talk about a few things going on. Really, the top 75, I feel, has a solid chance. There is a drop week, so there's a couple drivers who are outside the top 75 that we should look out for. Colin Murphy in that 89th position. 87th, Matt Fleshaw. Ryan Conrad, 90th. Cole Ashcraft. Justin Norwood. Bob Klein. Jason Salter. Logan Rumsey. Jesse Entercrit. Jesse Johnsrud. And Boyd Hogan. All outside of the top 75 right now. I feel like they might have a chance, but they're going to have to put a little bit of work in order to get there as these guys are out here racing. Let me know, guys, if the sound is good or bad. I was trying to tweak around with it a little bit as we are running qualifying. We're about 2 minutes in for the second race here in a series of 6. Top 35 going to the Pro Series. Thank you, Nick. I wasn't sure. The sound was all messed up between the car and my voice, and I feel like I'm a little bit over the cars now, which is probably better than what I was. As currently Desmond is the quick time on the track with a 12.882. Looks like we got Ryan Kutal. We just watched him in a big block race. Thank you, John. With second quick time, so definitely some fast guys out here. It looks like Zach's out there doing a lap currently in this number 24. Let's see where he can put himself in this top split. 7,000 strength of field. 7,027, I think it was when I got in here. So good strength of field. I see Chris McGuire in here, currently 15th quickest. So definitely a lot of good guys. I'll tell you what, Tanner Tomasi definitely going to have a tough time at that spring fling. He's got to go through a last chance qualifier. That's going to be interesting. I don't know if you guys watched any of that last night, but we're getting ready for heat race number 1. Let's go ahead, pull them up. Take a look at our starting grid. Oh, Loic made it over here. Desmond starting on the pole. Cruz starting second. Damian Kiefer is going to be starting in that 3rd position. Loic 4th. Justin Norwood in 5th. He's one that's out of the top 75. I'm surprised. Tanner Tomasi sitting in 6th. Mason Clark in 7th. Christopher McGuire in 8th. Aiden starting 9th. Clifford starting 10th. Camden 11th. Jason 12th, and Keith Hackney rounding out the field in that 13th position. He's another one that's got a ways to go in order to get into this one, but I do believe he is in the top 75, so I feel like his chance, 72nd, is a little bit higher, but these guys do get a fresh start, so to speak. If they had a bad week last week, they could, if they could run through the next few races perfect, flawless, they still have a good chance as it's going to drop their worst week as we get ready for heat race number 1 here tonight. Let me know who's your picks in the chat. Who do you think's going to win heat race number 1 here tonight as we get ready to do 8 laps? 8 laps, no caution. Might even do a little side-by-side action here tonight as we get ready to go racing. Waiting on the green flag as they come out of turn number 1 and 2 down the back straightaway. Let's give you guys a look at the side-by-side view that we might get or might not. We'll do that later. All right, green flag is out as Desmond gets on the gas. Cruz in 2nd, Damian in 3rd. Loic going to try to slide through the middle in that 4th position. Can't quite do it as he's got Norwood right underneath him in that number 4. Oh, 7 cars transfer from heat race number 1. Currently on the bubble is going to be Chris McGuire as he races Mason Clark for that last transfer spot. Mason's in, Chris is out. Here comes Chris, going to try and fight back on the outside. Currently 1 spot out of the feature as they come to the line. It would have been Mason in that time bias as they head through 1 and 2. Out of turn 2, absolute chaos through the middle of the field. as they slide through turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn 4, up on the high side. I believe that's McGuire up high as he gets in the back of Mason. Slides up underneath them. They make contact out of 3 and 4. This is for the transfer spot. These guys are going to battle it out hard as Mason now runs high. He's going to cross over McGuire underneath the 3 and 4. Big contact. McGuire up into the wall in that number 0. He has now dropped back to the 10th spot, looking like it's going to be the Consi for him as Desmond continues to lead. Cruz second, Damian third, Loic fourth, Tanner, Tomasi, and Justin Norwood battle it out for fifth. Camden sixth. Ooh. Did, Chris McGuire and Mason Clark both out of it as we got 1 lap to go. One more lap for Desmond as he slides through 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4, checkered flag in the air. He's going to take the wing. Cruz, Damian, Loic, Justin, Tanner, Aiden, all transferring to the feature. Camden, Jason Salter, Chris McGuire, Keith Hackney, and a few others going to the Consi. Let me make sure I got that right real quick. Yeah, 7, and 4. That's how it's going to look tonight. Let's go ahead and pull up the starting grid with Ryan Kuta on the pole. Brett Evans in second. Chase Barbera in that third position. He was fun watching run up through the field yesterday and just making it into the feature for the spring fling. Dylan Yeager in that fourth position. He's got some work to do over there too. Then we got Ryan Conrad, Logan Rumsey, Ryan Underwood, and Nathan Waddell in 8th. Barrett Bishop 9th, Cole Ashcraft 10th, Jesse Etrica in 11th, and Robbie Swan in that 12th position. Then we got Zach in the 13th spot. 13 cars getting ready to take the track here in heat race number 2. Let me see if I can fix the side-by-side real quick while we're just pacing. There we go. All right, so we might have a little bit of side-by-side action as we watch our leaders there. We can watch the back of the pack here. We're going to watch that 7th position on the right-hand screen, and then we're going to watch the leaders leaders on the right-hand screen. 7th position, that last transfer spot on the left-hand screen as we come out of turn number 4 to the green flag. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Ryan Underwood currently on the bubble as they come out of turn number 2 down into 3 and 4. Side by side is Nathan on the outside of Underwood trying to take that last transfer spot through turn number 1 and 2. Nathan running high, can't do anything with it as Ryan continues to run that last transfer spot. Everybody all bunched up down the back front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Sorry. It's getting bunched up here for that transfer spot as Barrett is starting to close in, and that number 3 almost gets into Underwood. Still 2 by 2 up at the front of the field as we come out of turn number 2. Underwood still on the bubble spot. Oh no, Conrad has an issue. That's going to slide him outside and put Barrett Bishop in. Here comes Waddell and that number 5 machine down low out of turn number 2 down into 3 and 4. Side by side, currently for that outside pole position in the Consi as Barrett has that last transfer spot. They're going to get bunched up ahead. Brett Evans still continues to lead as you can see it in the picture on the right-hand side as they're making contact for the transfer spot. Ryan Underwood, Rumsey now back to the 7th position. He's on the bubble. Conrad to the outside. They're going to get the white flag this time by. Can Conrad get around as they head into 1 and 2? Rumsey in that number 41 down on the bottom through turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4, it's going to be Brett, Dylan, Chase, Ryan Kuta, Ryan Underwood, Barrett Bishop, Logan Rumsey going to the feature. Conrad, Waddell, Zach, Robbie Swan, Cole Ashcraft, and Jesse Intikin going to the Consi. All right, what a race there as we get ready for the Consi. 4 cars going to transfer, 12 taking the track. Starting grid is going to be Camden. Starting on the pole, Ryan Conrad in second. Jason Salter starting in that 3rd position. Nathan Waddell starting 4th. Nathan will be on the bubble spot while we take the green flag. Let me just double check. Yep, 4 cars, 10 laps. Chris McGuire in that 5th position. Zach in 6th. Keith Hackney in 7th. Robbie Swan in 8th. Clifford Driscoll in 9th. Cole Ashcraft 10th. Mason Clark 11th. And Jesse Etrikin starting in that 12th position. I'll tell you what, I wouldn't want to be in this Consi. I would definitely be the one going home here. This is a stacked Consi right now. Guys, we are only a couple followers away from 4K. If you guys can help me out, by the way, Dylan, thank you for the like. Amy, thank you for the like. Eric Ferguson, thank you for the like. Nicholas, thank you for the like. Luther, thank you for the like. Ding Stockwell, thank you for the follow. Got a few follows here. As we get ready to go green flag racing. So 12 cars, only 4 transferring. I'll tell you what, the pressure is going to be on. These guys need these points to have their opportunity to make the Pro Series. It can be their drop week, but if some of these guys have already had a bad week. They can't afford another one. As we get ready to go green flag racing. I think Chris McGuire is about the only one in here that'd be comfortable. Green flag is out as Camden gets on the gas as they come out of turn number 4. Down into 1 and 2. Side by side as we're going to watch this front pack here. The top 4 are going to transfer. McGuire, first one in now in that 0. Oh, we got contact as Robbie, and I think it was... Ooh, oh, they're wrecking big time. Back in the pack, it looked like Robbie caught up in that one. No yellow flag because they just don't have them on these. As we go and switch to the side-by-side so we can go take a look and see exactly what happened there. Looks like Clifford Driscoll has issues. Ooh, further back. Looks like Robbie gets into the 24 of Zach. They kind of just squeezed together. 63 turned around. Big wreck at the back of the pack as they all piled into turn number 1. Back to some live action on the main screen as it looks like Robbie's going to be done for the night. As Camden in first, Chris second, Waddell in third, and Hackney up to that 4th position. Hackney, been a while since we've really seen him run any dirt in that number 69, currently running in for Zach, who is part of that contact with the big wreck there, currently in 5th. Ashcraft looks like he's done. Mason Clark done. Robbie Swan done as we go back up to the front. Camden in first. Chris McGuire second. Nathan Waddell in 3rd. Hackney in 4th. But Zach is trying to close the gap. Oh, shoot. I am not live, apparently. Hold on, guys. For some reason, it glitched out on me and didn't move forward. All right. Here comes Chris McGuire looking for the lead. Up underneath Camden as they slide through 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4, 1 lap to go as we watch the battle for the lead. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway, into 3 and 4. Chris McGuire out of turn number 4. He's going to take the checkered flag. Camden second, Nathan third, Hackney in 4th. Those guys transfer to the feature. Everybody else to the Consi. Sorry about that little mix up there, guys. I don't know why it got stuck. Cat, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. All right, guys. We're going to get ready for the feature here tonight. As they are getting ready to grid up, let's go through tonight's starting grid. On the pole, we got Desmond. Brett Evans in second. Cruz starting in that 3rd position. Dylan Yeager in 4th. Damian Kiefer starting in that 5th spot. Then we got Chase Barbera in 6th. Loic starting 7th. Brian Kuta 8th. Justin Norwood's going to start in 9th. Brian Underwood in 10th. Tanner Tomasi in that 11th position. Barrett Bishop in 12th. Aiden starting in that 13th position. Logan Rumsey in 14th. Chris McGuire starting 15th. Camden Johnston starting in 16th. Nathan Waddle starting 17th. And Keith Hackney rounding out the field in that 18th position. 18 cars set to do battle here tonight at Cedar Lake. Michael, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. Yeah, guys, feel free to talk to me. I do enjoy the conversation, so... Go, Aiden. Is that Berlin? Is that how I say that? Or I know I'm saying it wrong. If you could break it down for me, that'd be awesome. I'm terrible with last names, so you'll see me skip them every once in a while. So if you guys know a last name out here that I have not said, go ahead and let me know in the chat. All right, getting ready to go green flag racing as they tighten those belts down in turn number 1 and 2. Remember, if we get a green flag run, we do have the side-by-side. We will scan through the field as we watch the leaders as they head through 3 and 4. When will Desmond set them off? Green flag is out as Desmond gets on the gas out of turn number 4. Down across the line, here comes Cruz up to that 2nd position as Brett tries to hold strong on the outside. Here comes Kiefer down on the bottom side. He's looking to slide to that 3rd position as Dylan Yeager in that 46, he's going to stick his nose up to this battle. Here comes a battle for the lead as Cruz slides up in front of Desmond. Desmond crosses him over down into turn number 3. All right, that's easy. Beer line. Desmond out front as Cruz tried the slide job. Don't look now. Here comes Kiefer down on the bottom side by side with Cruz out of turn number 4. Down into 1 and 2. Kiefer trying to roll the bottom side as Cruz gets in the wall. Big stack up. Dylan Yeager is going to follow Kiefer up to that 3rd position. Single file for the top 5-ish as they're 3 wide further back in the pack. Yellow flag does come out. Yellow flag out. All right, so yellow flag is out as we go take a look and see what exactly happened there. Oh, let's see if I can go find it. Looks like Loic might have been caught up in this one. Let's take a look. Take a look from the... Oh, just everybody running out of room. Oh, Loic just a victim there. Gets clipped, slides up into the wall. Unfortunate situation there at 3 and 4 as it was just a huge stack up. Take a look at these guys through the field. As some of these guys definitely struggling a little bit in the back. But let's go take a look through some of these cars. Well, we got a little bit of time, not too much, because they got 1 to go. Got Desmond, Cruz, Kiefer, Evans, Yeager, Barbera, Kuta, Underwood. Then we got Justin Norwood, Barrett Bishop, Barry, last week's winner, hoping to capitalize on another win here tonight. Tanner Tomasi in 11th. Oh, it's single file. I forgot. Green flag is out as we come out of turn number 4. Let's get back to single screen as we watch our leader Desmond down into turn number 3 and 4. Off the nose. Here comes Kiefer looking low up underneath Cruz. Can't make the move. He's got to fall back in line. Kiefer's got a fast number 2 car as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Looking for that 2nd spot. Through turn number 3 and 4. We got net code. That was some serious net code there. As there's no caution flag for that, but that was huge. Let's go side by side. Go take a look and see what happened. The Yeager there, he definitely looked like some net code. Let's see if we can figure out exactly what happened here. He's going to slide and... Oh, they weren't even close. Oh, unfortunate for Dylan, but he keeps it going forward. And we are back up to the front of the pack as Desmond continues to lead. Second place crew still feeling the heat and the pressure from Kiefer as they are battling hard back behind these guys. Down through turn number 1 and 2. Side by side for second. Here comes Kiefer down low. Can't quite clear cruises that come out of turn 4. Kiefer's going to try and run low once again through turn number 1 and 2. Down into 3 and 4. He's got that bottom side rolling, just can't get it to go as they come out of turn 4 down into 1 and 2. Here comes Damien down low. Can't put it in there hard enough to get the slide job done as they continue to run side by side. He's got that number 2 rolling nicely through the bottom. Cruz riding the high side out of turn number 2. Good racing here for that second position. Meanwhile, Desmond driving away up at the front of the pack. Down the back straightaway, we continue to watch this battle for second. Damien's got to fall back in line, back to single file. Take a look at some of the action happening further back in the pack as it looks like it might be a little dicier up there. I think I've seen some passing around Kuta, but single file now. Chase Barbera in that 8th spot. Tomasi, he's got pressure as McGuire gets into him coming out of turn 4. Here comes Tomasi, 3 wide out of turn 2. They make contact down the back straightaway. They keep it straight. We'll go side by side so you guys can watch the lead battle as we watch this race right here for that 9th position, 8th position as Chase has 8 in that number 23. They are beating and banging off the wall, off each other as Chase continues to hold strong. Here comes Tomasi looking low as McGuire hits the high side out of turn number 2. Down into turn 3 and 4. We're going to be halfway through this one next time. Bye. As Desmond continues to gap the field. 0.8 of a second between first and second. Looks like Kiefer might have lost the... Well, no, Kiefer's still on Cruz's bumper as we watch this battle here back and forth between Tomasi and Barbera. Barbera takes that 8th position back. Tomasi looking back low. So I heard that one position, that top 10 is the number that these guys are looking for in this top split. They feel if they keep the top 10, they're going to be able to stay in the hunt for that road to pro. So these guys want to make sure they can average as Tomasi throws a slider up in front of Chase. Chase crosses him over. Here comes Chris McGuire down on the bottom side. Almost up. Oh, he parks it on Tomasi's nose. Tomasi pushes him through the corner, up into the wall. That should, but does not bring out a yellow flag as Tomasi gets it back forward. Let's go take a look and see what happened there. I can't believe that wasn't a caution. Hard racing between the 3 of these guys as we watch the leader on the right-hand screen. Oh, they get locked together and Tomasi ends up into the wall. No caution flag. They keep it going straight. Definitely some hard racing here as we move back up to Chase. Chase comfortably in 8th as Barrett Bishop sits in that 9th position with a bunch of damage now as Rumsey tries to close in on him. Rumsey in that 10th position as they race it out hard back here in the pack. I got to figure out what to do with that ticker that might be a little bit better. But either way, let's go back to the single screen as we continue to watch this battle. Here comes Rumsey looking for the 9th position. Tomasi's dropped way back. Hackney in that 16th position. I think he's run too much asphalt. I think he might be a little rusty as they make contact. They're wrecking down the front straightaway. How did they not wreck all the way? Wow. They both keep it going straight down into turn number 1 and 2. Down to 3 and 4 now. Somehow Tomasi and Hackney keep their cars straight. I thought they were done. Tomasi's going to look up underneath Loic as we move back up to these battles here further up as Rumsey continues to put the pressure on Barrett. Barry, last week's winner, struggling, currently in that 9th position as Rumsey looks low. Down into turn number 3 and 4, out of turn number 4, single file now for these guys. Let's go check on our leaders. Currently, Desmond still 9/10 of a second in front of Keepers. Keepers taking that 2nd spot. Let's take a look at the lap times. It currently looks like Keeper is closing the gap, but does he have enough time? He's a little over 1/10 of a second faster that time by as they come out of turn number 4. Keeper trying to close in through turn number 1 and 2. He's got that gap down to 6/10 of a second. Does he have enough time as they cross the line for 6 laps to go? 6 more laps to go as they head down into turn number 1 and 2. Keeper is all but there. He is closing that gap in a hurry as it looks like Cruz has some company back behind him. Keeper now down to 5/10 of a second and 5 laps to go. Down through turn number 3. He's got to catch him and pass him, but he is closing the gap with 4 laps to go. 4/10 of a second out of turn number 2. He's getting 1/10 of a second a lap, but is it enough? He is almost there out of turn number 4. 3 laps to go. 3 more laps as they head into 1 and 2. Keeper pushing hard. 3/10 of a second down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Lap traffic ahead as they come out of turn number 4. 2 laps to go. Can Keeper set it up and pass him? Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Desmond leads through 3 and 4. White flag in the air. They're going to cross the line with 1 lap to go. Desmond down into 1 and 2. Keeper's going to send it high. Out of turn number 2, he's going to go for the big run. Down into 3. Desmond goes for the block. Out of turn number 4. Checkered flag in the air. Desmond takes the win. Damian 2nd. Cruz 3rd. Barely as Ryan Underwood was looking low. Barrett in 4th. Brett in 5th. Wow, I can't get these names right. What a race there to the line. As I'll tell you what, Keeper tried to make it interesting, but Desmond coming out ahead in that number 82. Guys, you know the routine. If you're in here and you want to get a quick little interview, go ahead, jump in the waiting room. I'll pull you guys in if you were in this race. But let's go through tonight's starting grid while I wait to see if anybody shows up. All right. Tonight's winner, Desmond. Dominating here tonight, but had some pressure from Keeper late. Takes the win. Keeper in 2nd. Cruz in 3rd. Ryan Underwood finishes in that 4th position, up 6 spots. I think he's our biggest mover here tonight. As Brett Evans finishes in 5th. Ryan Kuta in that 6th position. Justin Norwood 7th. Chase Barbera in 8th. Logan Rumsey finishes in 9th spot. He's up 5 spots. Barrett Bishop, last week's winner. Not as lucky today, but gets a top 10. Not too bad as Chris McGuire finishes in 11th. Camden in 12th. Aiden in 13th. Nathan 14th. Hackney 15th. Loic 16th. Tanner and 17th. And Dylan Yeager in that 18th spot. Yeah, Desmond, I'll tell you what, Keeper was putting on the pressure. Yeah, definitely a good one. No problem, Anne Marie. I enjoy doing it, but what a race. I mean, Keeper definitely tried to make it interesting. That race back in the pack. It's going to shake up the points a little bit. Barry not having the race that he had last week. But remember, these guys do get a drop week. If 10th place ends up being his worst finish, I'm sure he's not going to be disappointed in that. All right, doesn't look like we have anybody on Discord. I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. But guys, as always, until next time, be safe.